coffee. And I don't even have kids, so I just come for the coffee.
Come for the coffee. That's nice of you to say, thank you. There is a real community here. London's communities are really strong. Not alienated at all.
They are, and I never felt that. So you're just warming up the filter?
Yep, warming up the filter. We're using a clever coffee dripper. And we're going to be using
pretty cool.
Steve Layton's Has Been coffee, Costa Rican. A honey processed coffee. And we're going to weigh out 14 grams and brew
In a
220 mils worth of water.
In a hand...
Yeah, this is a Hario Skirton hand grinder. Just slightly too many beans in there. 14. Alright.
You want 14 grams, okay.
14 grams. And while the scales freak up. Alright. And then what we want next, we want 220 mils of water. If anyone escapes, make sure they go back in. Every little bit counts.
Now, how is a drip coffee going to differ from an espresso?
Extraction time for espresso, where the water touches the, basically interacts with the coffee, brewing, is very short. It's between sort of 0 and 28 seconds, usually around that mark. With brewed coffee, you can afford to grind quite coarsely, and then let the water brew the coffee over a longer period of time. And the benefits are that the complexities of the flavours and the fruit notes and the characters and the sugars can all engage in the end result a lot more. Espresso is very powerful, can be very tight, can be very sweet, can be very bitter. With brew coffee, you should be able to explore more of those flavours. If I'm doing an okay job of articulating why I like brewed coffee. I do like it. Now, time is of the essence, so whip out the stopwatch, and we're going to add about 40 mils of water to the coffee. It's pretty infused. Just make sure all the coffee's equally wet. You notice the coffee start to gas off and rise, so we're going to leave that sit for about 40 seconds. The idea with doing this is to make sure that all the coffee is equally wet to begin with. There's no clumps sort of waiting. And that's 40. Let's do it.
So how long have you been making coffee, Lee?
I think I lost that bet about 1998, 1999. Been behind the machine ever since. So we're going to let this sit for about a minute and a half. For the wonders of editing, all of a sudden we'll just be ready.
Here's one I made earlier.
Yep.
Actually, meantime, could you make a flat white? Should we use the keep cup again? And Kev can drink out of my keep cup. Here, I'll probably stop this. Definitely fewer leaves on the trees than there were a few weeks ago, but
yeah. All right, here we go.
It's been a nice
3
fall.
seconds. We're going to agitate.
Does that just mean stir?
Yep. Agitate the mix. Stir the mix. And then drop the clever coffee dripper over the jug.
Aha!
And hopefully that should finish extracting in about a minute's time.
Okay. There has been.
Oh, he's right about that floral.
We're still recording. Bikes, kids, dogs, and coffee.
What a combination. Sweet. Sweet and floral.
Really?
Mateus is working a lot now as well. He's an inanimate person. To pick up the extra shift. Do you want a cup of tea or something? It's okay. Yeah. That's fine.
Oh, that's a good sound.
I know, it's bizarre. I dressed up in my North Face Schmidt jacket today with the merino vest and all that stuff. It's just completely unnecessary.
Is getting a precise amount. What are you making here, Lee?
This is the Square Miles Decaf. One of the best going. That's from Guatemala as well.
Ooh, bourbon. Does it taste like bourbon?
No, it's a bit misleading that for the people who love a good Jim Beam.
All right, exactly 21 grams.
21 grams. I allow 1 gram for the grinder, so I use the Super Jolly. And it seems to just magically take a gram away.
I guess it's like 1 for the pot, you know?
Yeah.
1 for the machine.
Yeah, 1 for the penny for the pot. It's important to keep your equipment clean when changing the kind of coffee you're about to serve.
Okay.
To make sure there's no extra flavours from the other coffees left over, especially decaf.
Yeah, you do see baristas tidying up. A nice, clean
It's hard to.
mise en scène. All right, so this is a different. This is a mini grinder.
This is Super Jolly. Bit of an industry standard, that one. But there's our 20 grams.
That's to warm up the.
Just to clean the spouts out, make sure any little coffee grounds haven't settled in there.
In a nice ceramic cup. Now, does it taste better in ceramic?
It does.
I think so.
I think it's just like a broader cup. You can just smell get the aroma of the coffee happening a lot more.
And here's what you look out on every day: the park, kids swinging. It's quite a nice.
That's the wrong sauce.
It's so nice here in November. You don't even have to have your
I'm waiting for
tent up.
these Square Miles decaf.
Beautiful cup.
It's gorgeous.
Another swan. Oh.
Thanks for the camera.
Gorgeous.
Was that for BBC One then?
They're doing that. They're doing the Britain
Oh,
in
this
a
one?
day. I'm getting a weird reflection. Oh.
Thank you.
Lovely.